Good morning and a very happy Saturday to you. Thank you so much for joining us here at Local 3 News Weekend today. And speaking of the weekend, here's a look at your weekend planner. Things not looking too bad outside if you do want to head out and about. Today, I think is the day that's a little bit more questionable simply because this morning time we will have a chance at about 10% for a few sprinkles, especially in the higher elevations and maybe even a couple of mountain flurries. Now, those mountain flurries are going to be the most likely in southeastern Monroe County to the very northern end of Cherokee County at the Tennessee-North Carolina line. So just kind of keep that in mind. For everybody, though, it's also going to be breezy today. High temperature of 57 degrees. That's going to happen around noon, 1 o'clock, and then kind of falling the rest of the afternoon as colder air moves in from the northwest. Now, your Sunday, that cold air is going to be short-lived because we're back up to those mild conditions with the high of 63 degrees and a mostly sunny sky. This 10% for Sunday really comes into play Sunday evening, so you get to enjoy that daytime and not have to worry about any kind of rain chances. All right, so from the weekend planner, let's dive into those details then for this Saturday. So for this morning time, right now through about noon, that's when we could see kind of at any given hour a couple of those spotty light rain showers or sprinkles in generally partly sunny skies. 41 degrees at 7 a.m., 48 at 9 o'clock, 55 at 11 o'clock. Notice at 1 p.m. it's 57, but instead of normally having our high 3, 4, 5 o'clock in the afternoon, it's going to start dipping at that point. Not a significant drop, but by 3 p.m. it's 56 degrees, and then by 7 o'clock you're looking at a cooler 47. Now, clouds will be clearing up this afternoon, so you are going to get mostly sunny skies, but I also want to draw your eye. Look at these wind speeds up here. That's the sustained wind. So from the northwest, 10 to 20 miles per hour. We're certainly going to have the potential for gusts more in that 20 to 30 mile per hour range. In fact, our Georgia communities, you're under a wind advisory for today into this evening. Now, I do want to take a check of the radar, and you're going to see there's not really very much showing up at all. We have a couple of little blips of some green moving through Van Buren and Bledsoe counties. That's about it right now, but all of this is part of a system that's just to our north. So I'm going to switch over to the cloud cover. You can see those clouds dipping down into our area, and this is due to this trough. Now, as that trough moves to the southeast, that's what's going to swing through a little bit of those precipitation chances for us. So as we look at Futurecast, you can see that showing up on the green this morning time. Again, very spotty, very light, little to no impact. Now, which areas could see some flurries? Well, up on the plateau, you may get a couple of spitting snowflakes, but any kind of snow is going to be the most likely along the Tennessee-North Carolina line, especially up into the Smokies. But again, this area right here, think about Cherahela Skyway in southeastern Monroe County, may get some of that snow this morning time too. That's that bright blue showing up on there. Everywhere else, though, you get the partly sunny skies. Going into the afternoon, the big thing I want to point out, look at all those lines that are showing up in the blue. That's that brisk northwest breeze that I was talking about. Here's your sunshine for your Saturday afternoon into the evening time. Now, let's go from this evening into tomorrow. So quiet conditions overnight. It's going to be a cold start tomorrow morning. You get mostly sunny skies on Sunday, and then there's that 10% Sunday evening of a couple of spotty showers. Monday, there's not a whole lot of activity either. You get the mix of sun and clouds for your Monday time. A slim chance there could be a stray sprinkle. Tuesday, I had the overall rain chances at 30%, so some widely scattered showers possible on Tuesday. That wind from the south really picks up. Highs around 70 degrees, so it's going to be warm for your Tuesday. And then I want to draw your eye up here. Do you see this area right there? That's going to be a system. This is Tuesday evening that's really going to get developing on Wednesday. So when we look ahead, early heads up for Wednesday of next week, we may have that risk for some strong to severe storms possible across our area, especially our northwestern communities. Back to today, 57 for your high. Those spotty sprinkles, gusts at 20 to 30 miles per hour. For tonight, 29, mostly clear and certainly colder air compared to what we're dealing with right now. We could have some spots in the low to mid 20s. And then tomorrow, you're back up to 63, 70 on Monday, 71 on Tuesday. Wednesday is going to be the day to watch for those storm chances. And you can see how Thursdays gets a little bit cooler after that with a high of just 55.